Secrets of coins, revealing the rare coins in history, disclosed.
This small copper coin could be hiding life-changing money, and most people wouldn't recognize it even if it were sitting in front of them. If you've ever seen an old, worn copper cent that looks nothing like modern pennies, this could apply directly to you. Today we're talking about the 1803 1-cent coin, known to collectors as the Draped Bust Large Cent, one of the earliest circulating coins of the United States, and a coin that is sold for 5 figures and far beyond when the right details are present. Before you scroll away, pause for a moment and think about inherited collections, old family boxes, antique shops, or coins passed down through generations. This is exactly how coins like this remain hidden for decades. At first glance, an 1803 cent doesn't even look like a penny. It's much larger than modern cents, darker in color and often heavily worn. Many people mistake it for a token or an old foreign coin and never realize what they're holding. But this coin comes from the very early years of the United States. The 1803 1-cent was struck when Thomas Jefferson was president and the nation was still defining its identity. These cents were made of pure copper and were essential for everyday commerce at a time when small change was scarce. Every one of these coins was struck by hand-adjusted equipment long before modern minting technology existed. That alone makes them historic. On the front, you'll see Liberty with flowing hair, surrounded by stars and the date 1803. On the back, a bold wreath surrounds the words 1 cent, with the fraction 1/100th below. It's a design rooted in classical symbolism, meant to represent a young nation's ideals. But here's what most people don't know. The 1803 Draped Bust Cent exists in multiple varieties, including different die pairings and rare design subtypes. Some show subtle differences in lettering, spacing, and alignment that only experienced collectors recognize. And those differences can mean huge jumps in value. And because these coins circulated heavily more than 220 years ago, survival rates are extremely low. Most were worn down, damaged, lost, or melted. As a result, any genuine 1830 cent is scarce, and well-preserved examples are exceptionally rare. Collectors aggressively pursue them. Even heavily worn 1830 large cents regularly sell for thousands of dollars. Examples with clear details, strong rims, and readable dates climb much higher. High-grade or rare variety specimens have sold for 5 figures, and elite examples have crossed into 6-figure territory at major auctions. Let that sink in. A coin worth 1 cent in 1803. Now worth more than a car, sometimes more than a house. Condition is everything here. Because these coins are so old, collectors judge them differently than modern coins. Original surfaces, even if dark or worn, are prized. Harsh cleaning, smoothing, or polishing can destroy enormous value instantly. And this part is critical. If you ever believe you found an 1803 cent, do not clean it. Do not polish it. Do not try to make it look newer. Cleaning a coin like this can turn a 5-figure piece into a fraction of that in seconds. Collectors want originality. Age is part of the value. Here's what to check carefully. Confirm the 1803 date. Measure the size. It should be much larger than a modern penny. Look for Liberty's profile and the wreath design on the back. Examine the edge and surfaces for natural wear, not artificial smoothing. Compare it with reference images of Draped Bust Large Cents. Professional authentication is absolutely essential. Experts can confirm whether the coin is genuine, identify the exact variety, assess originality, and assign a grade that directly impacts value. One professional decision can change everything. Coins like the 1831 cent are more than collectibles. They are physical pieces of early American history, coins that passed through the hands of people who lived in a completely different world. And here's the most surprising part. These coins are still being discovered today, in old estates, forgotten collections, and family heirlooms that haven't been examined in generations. So if you ever come across a large, old copper cent with a date from the early 1800s, don't dismiss it. Slow down. Take a closer look, because you might be holding one of the earliest coins ever made for the United States, and a piece of history worth far more than you ever imagined.